Update. First of all, I want to say how much I am thankful for all the love and support I have received, and the advice has helped me so much. It has really made me understand where I stand in my relationship, and I finally know what I'm going to do. Also in 26, not 22. Now for the story. My husband came home around 6 a.m. to where he threw his keys on the side and went upstairs without saying anything to me. I thought this was a little rude and I walked up after him telling him we need to talk, but he said he was tired and needed to sleep, which just made me angry because I was serious. I told him halfway up the stairs that I knew about him and Laura, to which he then looked at me confused. I explained my side in the text and what it seemed like, and he ended up laughing in my face. This filled me up with so much petty rage because I had had enough of being walked on, so I pushed past him into our room and got a suitcase from under the bed and started to pack his stuff for him. He started shouting at me saying really horrible things, but I didn't hear most of it since I was crying uncontrollably and busy ramming every item of clothing he owned. Most of it didn't fit, but he could come collect it later. One insult that stood out to me was crazy bitch, and this is where I snapped and said some horrible things too. I know I called him a bad husband, but in more of a ruder tone. He ended up leaving with his suitcase I packed in a plastic bag after I said I would get my dad involved if he didn't leave. After, I took a recommended comment and told my family everything. My brother didn't care, but my father was so angry there might have been steam coming from the phone after the call. I haven't heard from my soon-to-be ex-husband, but his response to my question was complete disrespect, and I wasn't able to hold it in for much longer. I'm sure what I did was a complete overreaction and was regretting it till I texted Laura's mother since I said I would do that. She didn't reply till 11 a.m., but basically what happened is that she only met my husband 2 years ago, which I'm guessing is through the time of constant overtime from him. He is also staying there currently. This made me so angry that I texted Laura something petty, which I don't regret. I hadn't replied to her yet, so I told her that she can have him and I can't wait till the same things happen to her and she gets cheated on. She's not replied yet or seen it. I have screenshotted everything she's said in the picture and will be calling a lawyer later on. Nothing else has really happened. If it does, I will give another update. Thanks everyone. Edit. Sorry for bad grammar, I've not slept very well and I'm about to go for a long needed sleep. Update 2. I have no idea how to start this. I'm at a loss for words and I feel generally sick, and this is the lowest point I think I've recently hit mental state-wise. I'm going to try and be punctual for this, but I cannot stop crying and I feel so betrayed. Thank you all for the support and love you have given me, and so for this it has motivated me to tell everyone what has happened. Laura called me early in the morning, not sure why so late, but I wasn't doing much anyway. I was replying to comments and cleaning the kitchen, swallowing in self-pity. Pathetic, I know. She was shouting at me, calling me out for cheating on my husband first and that my hypocrisy was laughable. I was genuinely mortified since I've never done that and asked her what she meant, and apparently my husband, the man that's supposed to back me up and love me unconditionally, told her a huge sob story lie. Apparently in our argument he told her I hit him out of a jealous rage and that I threw his stuff out the window, which is why he left. I told her I was the one to kick him out and he didn't leave on his own accord, and defiantly never laid hands on him, especially since he is 6 feet 1 inch and I am 5'4". She didn't believe me and told me the whole reason she had done the behavior in the first place was to teach me not to cheat, and that my husband was a good man and that if I continued, another woman would take him better than me, but in the end she decided to end it for him, so she sent me the messages. She agreed what she did was childish and also confessed to only liking him platonically and did him a favor because of all the horrible stuff I had done. I believe this was so she would take him in. I have no clue why he would lie about stuff this serious. After he was there for a while, she told her mother the same story he told her, and her mother has blocked me currently. I showed her the message my husband sent, and after countless back and forth with her, we ended up agreeing to meet and that I should cancel meeting up with my husband. She's at this point in time conflicted since I told her the lies were fake. She also said that my husband told her that I knew about her after she saw him and me on a Facebook post. I'm guessing she did some snooping and my husband wasn't very private online. So she asked why I never was mentioned, and he said the conversation never came up, and that's where the lies begun, I'm guessing. The day where he didn't come home till 5 was because she told him that she was going to send the picture of her friend's old pregnancy test to me and pretend it's hers so he could not continue with being treated like that. And he actually went to hers instead of going home to be confronted and hoped it would all blow over in the morning. Laura also confessed that he also tried to entice her into having sex with him, which she said no and thought it was a little odd. I'm guessing this caused her to call me, since that moment was a red flag to her, and was still on his side but wanted to hear my side before she blocked me. I want nothing to do with him, and even the thought of him fills me up with hate. I've never met a man so disgusting. I never have once laid hands on my husband, and the allegations completely disrespect people who are actually stuck in those spousal situations. I don't know how much more I can put up with this, and everything is really getting to me. I'm genuinely sick and will certainly not be meeting him and want nothing to do with him. But hopefully meeting Laura to properly explain the truth. I doubt anything else interesting will happen, just boring legal stuff. If it does, I most likely won't make another update since I'm feeling mentally drained. Thank you everyone.